AI was supposed to do the work for us. Instead, it just gave us more work. The same companies that fired thousands of people to go all in on AI are hiring them back right now. Sometimes the exact same people. And it's not making the headlines the way AI layoffs used to. They are being sly. And by the end of this video, you'll see why. AI can create faster than humans can judge, and that may be its biggest limitation. There's a name for this, the theory of constraints. Sounds complicated, but it isn't. Any job is a chain of steps. And a chain doesn't move faster just because you speed up one link. It moves at the same speed as the slowest link. Let's say you run a real estate business. One ad is bringing in a ton of inquiries, tons of tour bookings for your properties. On the dashboard, it's your best performer. And the AI tells you to pour more money into it. But your sales agent knows something the dashboard doesn't. The people coming in from that ad love the free tour and never buy the property. The number says winner, but the reality says time wasters. That's the problem. AI can create, and in many cases, AI can even judge, but it judges the number. And in many cases, the number is not the business. AI didn't remove the hard step. It just dumped more on it. More ads, more numbers, more code, more dashboards, more decisions. That's the slowest link. We still need someone to put a meaning behind these numbers, and that someone is still you. You see the same thing in coding. A code review company called CodeRabbit compared human written code to AI written code. The AI code had 1.7 times more issues. In the developer community, they say that writing code is only about 15% of a developer's actual job. The other 85% is reading it, understanding it, fixing it when something breaks. AI got really good at the 15%, and it still makes 1.7 times more mistakes. There's now an entire industry built around cleaning up after AI. The same company, CodeRabbit, they sell an AI that reviews the code your other AI generated. One AI writes the code, another AI checks the code. And a human still has to do a final check before it goes live. I don't know much about coding, but I know this much. If that reviewing AI is smart enough to catch the mistakes, why can't it just write the code properly from the beginning? Don't get me wrong, I use AI for a lot of my own work too. Just take YouTube for example. I upload my scripts and ask it to check whether my facts are right or how I can improve the structure. I use it to create pictures for B-rolls and thumbnails. But I cannot simply type a prompt and ask it to generate the whole thing, even though it can spit it out in seconds. I tried and failed. No one watches that slop. Producing something quickly is not the same thing as producing something useful. Because writing code, videos, ads, essays is not the hard part. Evaluation is. Knowing what correct means in that specific situation. That part is still yours. So now you've got more to review, more to manage. And at the same time, your leaders tell you that you don't need a bigger team. Or worse, that maybe you may not be needed soon. The level of gaslighting going on is insane. The same companies that made headlines about how AI made their people redundant, a lot of them are hiring those people back right now. They call it the AI boomerang. When they fired people, it made big headlines, with the CEOs showing up on podcasts, calling it the beginning of a new era. When they hire them back, it's subtle. Gartner even noticed that they bring these people back under different job titles so that nobody connects the dots. Take Klarna, for example. They replaced the workload of 700 customer service agents with an AI. And the CEO was so proud about it on TV. A year later, that same CEO sat down with Bloomberg and said, and I'm quoting him here, "We went too far." The quality had apparently dropped. They started rehiring humans. And then there's my favorite, McDonald's. For 3 years, they rolled out AI voice bots to take orders at the drive-thru, and this is what happened.
Your number 12 combo.
Why does it says $147? Why does it say that?
What drink would you like for your number 12 combo?
Bro, what? Give me a team member.
Eventually, McDonald shut the whole thing down and put humans back on the headset. Think about that. Taking a fast food order is about as simple and repetitive as a job gets. If AI can't reliably do that with one of the biggest companies on the planet and with 3 years to get it right, what makes us so sure it's ready for everyone else's job? AI is great at some tasks, no doubt about it, but tasks are not really jobs. Now, some of you might be thinking, this is all today's AI. Give it a year or two and it will get better and then it will really replace everyone. Not really. AI gets better by practicing against a fixed target when there's a right answer. For example, a math problem has a right answer. You show it millions and millions of examples and it gets closer and closer to the actual right answer, the result. And AI has gotten superhuman at those kind of things. But most jobs, however, don't really have a fixed right answer. But if that's the case, why are there so many people actually losing their jobs right now? Microsoft cut over 20,000 jobs. Meta as well. Over 100,000 layoffs got blamed on AI in the first half of 2026. The truth is, a lot of these big tech companies massively overhired a few years ago during COVID. We are cutting jobs by embracing new technology is a much better headline than we hired too many people and got it wrong. AI became the excuse. Every big technology arrives with the same promise that this one will finally set you free. The tractor, the factory, the computer, the spreadsheet. Every single time, the work just transformed instead of ending. But there's really one thing that's different about AI. With every technology before it, the pain came first and the extra work came many years down the line. The factory, for example, took away the craftsman's job and the new jobs appeared many years down the line. With AI, it's different. The extra work is already here. The reviewing, the monitoring, the cleaning up after it, all while being told that you can do it with a smaller team. And if you don't oblige, you may be next. But the reality is, AI needs you more than ever, sitting there, correcting it. If you use AI at work, what's the thing it was supposed to take off your plate that somehow just gave you more work to do? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you will enjoy this other video on your screen right now. Try it out. I'll see you there.